What is up, everybody? What is going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. This is always a later edition. If you ever see me this late, then you already know I had Monday off. And we're doing a later edition of the show. Of course, today I'm going to be talking about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. And I'm going to be talking about this movie with Meka G and Rashad from Popcorn in Your Beard. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss some things. First time you seeing the movie, so I'm kind of excited to talk about this and the fun I kind of had with it. So it might surprise you with this review and everything, but you already know what it is. You know how we start. The real question is, are you ready? All right, so I'm going to bring the illustrious team into the building. From Popcorn in Your Building is Rashad and Meka G. What is going on, y'all?
What's happening? What's happening, brother?
What's going on? Meka, you are on mute.
So what's up?
Oh, man, how you guys been doing today? What's going on?
Well, it's been a wild day, but it's been cool.
Oh, man. Meka, how's your day been so far?
It's been cool.
Actually, I literally just got finished watching this movie with my son.
Okay.
And we laughed. Well, I mainly laughed, but we laughed basically almost through this whole entire movie. So we're gonna put it together. Let me see. Let me get to the comments section real quick. Can I say something? Okay, Derpy Entertainment. What's going on, Derpy? Derpy became coming to hang out with me, man. What's up, Derpy? They say, can I say something? The best part of the movie is, are you ready? No, I'm just playing. It's time to boogie with the bear.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I don't even think that's the best part of the movie for me.
It was the one-liners.
It was the one-liners, and I'm going to get to everything here in a second. I want to kind of like give kind of like if anybody has never ever seen Power Rangers the movie, I kind of want to give a synopsis to what this movie is about. Very much Saturday morning cartoon. With this movie. And we're gonna get straight into it. I think I spelled that wrong. Very, very much Saturday morning cartoons. But as you see in the background, I was watching the bonus features of it, and they were basically talking about how they had to make this movie. They wanted to the original idea was to make this movie basically, oh god, kind of like a in the vein of Batman or 1990s 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, in that realm where it's a little bit darker. It's not made strictly for kids. And then Fox came in and said, and nope. You know what I mean? Let's make this, because they're continuing the show, so let's make this strictly kind of for kids. And I think that's where a lot of, me 15, I played the video game, but I never watched it. But that was interesting to hear that they wanted to make this darker and less for kids. What do you guys think about that?
It's the Power Rangers. It's the Power Rangers.
I mean, technically they did make it kind of dark.
I mean, Ivan Ooze is a beast.
Oh, he was.
Ooze is the greatest thing in this whole entire movie.
I mean, they tried to unalive Zordon in like the first 10, 15 minutes of the movie.
Right.
So I mean, if you want to talk about it, I mean, I would say dark as it gets.
Right. I mean, this version of the Power Rangers is nothing like the TV show at all. Like they murked Zordon. Like they killed him. Like
Yeah.
they killed him.
I
you
mean,
know.
yeah, they did.
So
Billy
and then
still
Ivan.
can't act.
Ooh. I okay, so I like I said, I just got to finish watching it about 45 minutes ago.
Right.
And this this reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze. And now I know, since Ivan Ooze is part, I know what the secret is. It was Ivan Ooze who made the turtles. That's the secret of the ooze.
Damn.
Then he went on to fight the X-Men. You know,
X-Men right after that. So it kind of gave me that vibe as far as like when you're trying to make a show for kids, you know, you don't want to make it too dark. So for Power Rangers, this is as dark as it really is going to get. They removed Zordon early in the movie. They reduced Rita and Lord Zed, which was powerhouses throughout the actual show. They reduced them to figurines in a snow globe. Which, how did, if this dude been gone for 6,000 years, how he know about snow globes?
it was a lot he knew about. I was like,
it's a lot that he referenced, and I was like, how do you know about that if you've been sitting in this hole in an egg for this many years?
He
The
mentioned
music.
the Brady Bunch.
Yes, yes, he did. He mentioned the Brady Bunch, which was hilarious. Now, I gotta get to the who was the actor for Ivan Ooze. He now I say that he is the highlight because while I was watching the bonus features, he said that the director gave him free reign. He is absolutely having a blast.
oh
with
yeah,
this
he was
Paul
having a good
Freeman.
time.
Oh, he's absolutely loving he's chewing up every scene because he knows this is probably the most ridiculous thing that he had to put on his face
That he would ever do again.
and he would ever do again. And he's like, while I'm at it, have a ball. And it would really remind me of like theater. Like theater, like you know, you've been in theater acting. That's what it reminds me of. Like the theatrics and everything. Absolutely incredible. He loved every minute of it. What did y'all guys think?
I love Ivan Ooze.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Especially when he was sitting there talking about the kids. You know, it's crazy. For the longest, I thought it was Christopher Lloyd. Like until like I actually like got older and realized it wasn't him. But no, like when he was like, yeah, like turn the parents into like zombies and stuff like that. I was like, well, I've been on some other stuff. Check out my kids.
Right, and then destroy them. Like zero F's given. Like
oh, the birds.
Oh,
the
wow.
Tengu.
Tango Warriors. Yeah.
The birds were probably the worst part. I don't say that's the worst part. I'm not going to say that's the worst part. The birds were definitely garbage.
The acting was the worst part. The acting was the worst part.
Them goo fighters was the worst part for me.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me get to the comments real quick. He said, "Yeah, the honey, I'm home." His one-liners and his delivery in this was absolutely amazing because he was just saying some stuff where I'm just raw me. He had me dying. And hold on, wait a minute. This is what I didn't get. So he makes the ooze, right? He makes the ooze and he got them in a little jars and he's passing them out to the kids and he's having a ball passing out to the kids.
He basically F them kids.
These kids are way entirely too hyped to get goo or to get this ooze and to throw it in their parents' face. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm
what
just
kind
saying,
one
though.
lady-
Like, hold up, though. Remember when you was little and you got that, like that, you got that putty, like this stringy putty? That's basically what they was like. They was like, "Yo, I got this ooze that I'm finna go and throw in my mama's face." Okay, that don't even sound right.
I wasn't throwing it in my mama's face.
I mean, I'm not gonna throw it in my mama's face. I'm just saying.
Oh, hell no.
My brother, my sister, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, big dog.
So okay. Let's get to the 90s ecstatic because this is most definitely 1990s at its apex. You got they kicked the movie off where they're extreme sporting, they jumping out of a plane, which first of all, how many if they're supposed to be still teenagers, right? How many 16 to 18-year-old teenagers is going out just skydiving?
They
None.
not they they
They're
like
No.
college they like college teenagers. They're
No,
like
they're
18,
clearly
19
30.
years old.
They're clearly 30. I don't care
I mean,
what
yeah,
nobody
they were
say.
they were
They're
they
clearly
were definitely
Yes,
like 30.
we know the actors are older
Yeah, they
than
were
that,
definitely like
but
32 in these roles.
we know the actors are older than that. But you know, in this one, they probably like college teenagers. Let's go with 18, 19 years old. That's what they were supposed to be.
You know what like had me a little bit upset about this movie though when it first came out. They didn't have the original cast. Like they had the second generation of the Mighty Morphin.
By
Oh.
then the contract thing had went through, and they had already got rid of Jason, Trini, and Zach.
Well, Trini,
Yeah.
well, you know, with
Well, no, there was an actual episode where they showed the three of them leaving to go be ambassadors
Yeah.
overseas, and that was their last, and that was in the middle of the damn season. So that's why when Rocky, Aisha, and Adam came on board, that's why they rolled into the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
He said, "What do you mean, Dre? 90s movie? This is literally every current MCU movie after Endgame." No, the hell it's not. No, it's not. No, this is 90s. I'm a 80s baby who grew up as a teen in the 90s. Oh, this is the apex of the 90s. This is
Marvel's starting to
literally-
get with the one-liners though.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, but not as many one-liners as it was in this.
Oh no.
Every time that they did something is a one-liner. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Ew, gross.
yeah. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of funny though.
That was a good
Have a nice
one-liner.
trip. See you next
Like,
fall.
oh,
Like,
yeah, like, but again, that reminded me of like the 1991 Secret of the Ooze, where they had to kind of make it like cartoonish. You know what I
Right.
mean? So a lot of the dialogue is just completely cartoonish, and that's
Batman and Robin.
exactly what you got. Batman and Robin. You know what I mean? This is literally the apex of the mid 90s. And what I would say about like which I do get what he's saying, because there's a couple of MCU films that's just throwing out stuff, and you be like, yo, what the like? Word?
Did you see Thor: Love and
Well, right,
Thunder?
yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder is the apex. Yeah, you went back in time on that one.
God,
You went
boy.
back in time on that one.
Jesus, that was like
Ooh,
that
that's
was
the
like
only MCU movie that I can't watch more than like 3 times. I watched it 3
I haven't watched it
times.
more than once.
Yeah,
I
watched
couldn't
it
I couldn't do a
twice.
second watch.
I watched it
Watched
3
it
times because I did it for my review. You know what I mean? I went to the movies and I seen it on opening. Then I watched it again. Then I watched it when it hit Disney Plus, just to kind of give a generalization. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
I
this
give
was- this was
I
like-
give him that one. I give him that.
This was like the first Hulk with Eric Banner type of bad though. Yeah, it was up there.
Okay, so you go from skydiving, then you
Mhm.
go to
Rollerblading.
rollerblading, yeah. And with rollerblade, this is when I knew who was at the apex of the 90s, because rollerblading hasn't been hot since the mid 90s. So they
Facts.
go rollerblading, and this is something I thought about. So they were supposed to be making money or getting money for the observatory, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken. Wouldn't they best not put the budget all into skydiving? Because I know that costs the most, and put it in the observatory, and we just do it like a donkey contest or a carnival stuff. Like, why would you do that?
This is Angel Grove. I mean, the taxpayers are paying for this city to be rebuilt every week.
Somebody paying for this.
The
Somebody
city's
paying
being
for this.
rebuilt every week at this point. So
Literally, the insurance claims on this place got to be like through the roof.
I would not have a car.
right, right.
That premium is gonna be wild.
And at this
Oh,
point,
most
I wouldn't even take the light rail either. I'm like, you know what? I'ma just Uber. You know what? I'm good. I'm gonna get me a scooter.
So
I'm
the
walking.
Rangers, so the Rangers, so okay, so we get to the point where the construction workers, first of all, Bulk and Skull landed in the same place that the Rangers did, but they got yelled at, or not the Rangers, for one. And then Bulk and Skull was saying that they were the building inspectors, and they
Bulk and
got
Skull are
away
super
with
duper
that.
singers.
They literally, now they're paying a mortgage. They're most definitely paying a
absolutely.
mortgage.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
One's on child support.
It's probably Skull, because Skull like, man, I ain't got no time to jump out this plane. I got rent. I got this girl getting on my nerve with the child support. Let's go. So,
I got to be to work tomorrow.
I gotta go to work tomorrow at that construction site.
right. That was like, hey, you guys look kind of familiar. You know what I mean? So they go to this construction site, and the construction workers open up this basically manhole. Now, I know real construction workers. They would have covered that manhole with cement.
Nope.
Hey, first of all, they wouldn't be like, hey, got to take a look at this. Nah, anytime anyone in any movie says you got to take a look at this,
somebody about to die.
somebody about to go. Somebody got to go. You know what I mean? So let's be real. They would have covered that manhole up with some concrete. Be like, hey, cover it up. Let's keep going. Hey, deadline, let's go. But they want to open it up. Who's going to stop and open up the manhole?
Nobody.
Nobody. And why you didn't call the police? If you see a foreign object in a building site, why would you not call the police to have them investigate, or some archaeologist or somebody come in and look at this?
Oh, FBI would have been all over that.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. So the Rangers, I know I have every time I do a movie, I always say that they don't talk like this. Nobody talks like that.
Nobody ever talks like that.
Oh my God.
Nobody ever talks like this.
It's the Power Rangers, y'all.
Every Ranger talks like they're giving a prep talk before they say stay away from drugs. Every single one of them talks like they're getting ready to tell you, kids, don't do drugs. Ain't that right, guys? Yay!
We're about to kick your butt. It's Morphin time. Like, hey, man.
Hey, we're the Power Rangers. I know.
I just always in my mind, what is the villain doing while they are morphing?
Standing there.
Because me?
Chilling.
Like this.
It's Morphin.
Just standing there like this.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead, morph.
Let's be real. In every single anime, you always see the guy. You gotta see the spectacle. So if Goku doesn't power up, because anybody can murk Goku while he's powering up, because he look like he's just now getting out that part, and he's like, let's let it go. So everybody you gotta watch it. What are you gonna do this time? Oh snap! They get ready to do it. You know, because I want you at the strongest. Let's do it. Blues to the house. What's going on, man?
Could have been me. Like it could have been me. If I was one of Rita's villains, it's more of a time.
I'm not waiting. As soon as I see you get ready to do your thing, gone. Problem solved.
Did you guys notice, even in the movie when they morphed and it was like it's morphin' time, it was on a green screen?
Yeah.
Why? This is a big budget movie. I think this movie
was.
Wait, are we talking about the first time they were?
Nah, you talking about like big budget, like.
I mean, for them, it's big budget. It's big budget for them.
They spent that on the actors. That's
you know what? I'm not.
On the travel. On that plane.
Did you say the travel? On the travel?
On the budget was $15 million for this movie.
Ain't no way, dog.
And
ain't no
one went to all of the Rangers.
It had to go to Tommy because Tommy's clearly the lead.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course he is.
He said when they morph, it happens outside the time. But it doesn't have to morph into when they say
they're literally standing in front of me.
Yeah, they're standing there like it's morphin' time. If you notice, because my son was like, "Is that a green screen?" It literally looks like Meka right now saying it's morphin' time. The way the screen looked, and I was like, "It is." I'm like, "Why did they have to do? They could have saved money on the budget by having them grab the things and morph while they're on set."
Nah, that's not how it works.
at
That's
all.
how this works.
I
It's the
just,
Power Rangers.
I just,
And I don't want y'all to think that we think. I don't think this movie is bad.
Oh,
I love this movie. I just
I
want y'all to know
bought it.
I love this movie.
I
It's just
bought the movie.
I have the movie.
Yeah.
We watched the DVD today,
Yeah,
but
no, I love the movie.
The movie
it's just a little cringe, just in some scenes.
It's so good, it's bad.
I will give you that. It's some parts where it's hilarious. They're doing the fight. First of all, when they finally morph, it goes from day to night real quick, and then they're fighting. They're fighting in that underground garage. Because hey, listen, it was in the middle of the day when they went skydiving. Ivan Ooze, they pulled up the thing for Ivan Ooze. They go to sleep because remember, you walk up and the security guard is knocked out. Then the other security guard don't even try to wake him up like, hey dog, we both it's completely night.
Okay, so when I watched the movie today, I was like, how much time went past from the time they went to go see Zordon? It was daytime.
Yeah,
and then they showed up at night. Did they sit at home and was like, yo, I'm finna go eat these Pringles real quick, and then I'm gonna meet y'all at the spot. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna meet at 9:00 tonight. Is that what they did? Because they didn't go straight from Zordon straight to the construction site.
Ain't no way they went to go take a shower because they ain't gonna be in them hot leather suits and not go take a bath.
Look, that was another thing that I was
we're
like,
gonna talk about the suits. We're gonna talk about the suits too.
No, how they was like traveling for days, and I was like, oh, I bet y'all stink. And y'all put on them ninja suits. I'd be mad.
Let me talk. Okay,
They ain't take no shower. Them suits is hot.
First of all,
like seat.
because they were made out of seats. The original suits are great. To me, the Power Ranger suits on the show are great. Them leather joints, I don't know about them leather joints.
They was
I don't know about those.
I like the helmets.
Yeah, I like that. I like that they had the upgrade to the helmet.
The upgrade, yeah.
The helmets was cool. The suits was a little bit. That's where they spent the money at.
On the suit, they had to.
It's probably spent about good $8 million on them suits.
Suits, just alone.
Yeah, just a leather suit.
And then they were like, "Hey, where I check it?" Yeah.
And then the rest of the budget went to Ivan Ooze's makeup and costume.
But Ivan Ooze's makeup is if it
didn't go to the CGI.
It's showing the hell didn't. They had Beast Wars CGI on this mug.
No. What's the one show? The computer show.
The one that came on the original Cartoon Network.
No. It used to come on in the mornings, like on UPN or something like that.
CGI was atrocious. Oh my
God.
God. What's the name of that show? Oh man, I can't. I gotta look it up.
To the Googles.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
It was like Blue
of the
People
show.
or something like that.
Yeah. They look.
That was that. Reboot. Is it Reboot?
Yeah, Reboot CGI. It's Reboot.
There you go. Yeah.
Reboot
CGI. Boy.
Reboot. Beast Wars. Transmetal. And another show all had the same type of wonky CGI.
That was that metal from the second Terminator.
No, that metal was way better in the second. The Terminator CGI, Terminator 2 CGI is way better than this. And
close.
Wait.
No, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close.
This was horrendous. What they would have, it would have been better to me if they would have kept guys in suits. I think that would have been better. It would have been funnier. It would have been more fun. That's what made
like the stunt doubles.
Yeah, no, the guy. Well, what I mean is the guys in suits, like the guys, like in the show, they was taking Super Sentai clips and putting in as guys.
Oh
yeah,
like
Godzilla.
They just made a miniature sized town.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you already had the miniature sized town when they did the whole monorail scene. First of all, you don't push two buttons.
That was bad.
And then you drive around.
That was bad.
You were horrible. And
hold on, why is the child driving the monorail and not Bulk and Skull?
Buttons.
But you can tell it was like a toy train.
Yeah,
you could tell it was a toy. You could tell it was a toy train at one point.
And it was like, and that's why I was sitting there like, if they would have did, because I want to say the last Godzilla, one of the last Godzilla movies before they redid Godzilla in 1999, and I'm not talking about the Godzilla that came the American version. I'm talking about the redo of the newer Godzilla movie that came out in 1999.
They
They
had
could have
strings.
still, what's it called?
They had the strings to it. Like you could see the
No,
strings.
no. I can't think of the that Godzilla movie. I think it is just called Godzilla, but it's a redo of the original Godzilla, but with a different looking Godzilla.
I don't know which one is which anymore.
I can't think of the series. I used to know all the series by
I
heart.
don't Godzilla.
Oh yeah, I'm a big Godzilla fan. But if they would have did just rubber suits, the big rubber suits would have had, first of all, the Zords were trash. Zords were trash. They looked trash.
The
They were
CGI was
trash.
trash.
I'm still
They
mad they made
were
Adam a
trash.
frog. A frog? A frog?
And
Like
even-
Dosia said, the one that you kiss and make into a
No.
and that was an ad lib. I found out that was the ad lib on the Power Rangers was an ad lib. She was supposed to tell him that he was like agile, strong, and quick like a frog, but he was like, hey, let's try this, and they went with it. And again, 90s, because what's her
He
name
just wanted to
again?
get, he wanted to get a kiss.
He wanted to
That's
get
what I'm saying.
That's all it was.
And I think she went with that line because he was the pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? So
Gorilla versus
you know,
man, that's what it looked like.
No, I mean she was kind of bad though. She was bad with them sticks.
Sure.
She
Yeah.
was literally Xena Princess Warrior. Listen, because remember
Naked.
that was out at the time. Was Xena Princess Warrior, Hercules, all of that was towards that. She was most definitely a play on that.
Yeah,
and I don't
she
have no
was like-
problem with it though.
with no
She
clothes.
was like, they were like, hey,
No
can you
clothes.
come help us? And
It's
she
just
was
like,
like, nah, I got
Nah, dog.
My turn for an hour.
The way my
Yeah,
the way
I
my
got it.
life set up, I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
I gotta get out, big dog.
She turned it to an hour, so she was like, "Hey, can you help her?" Like, who?
I appreciate you for thinking about me. I appreciate you.
Me?
But I gotta get on up out of here real quick.
Bye bye now.
Yeah.
She said, you know, I ain't even gonna hold you. The way my life expectancy is,
Oh,
I'll
shoot.
die faster than Zordon.
Oh shoot, I ain't trying to get out like Dosia, but I got a jet.
I got. First of all, she came in.
Oh,
with
you gotta
a
go?
Oh yeah, I got
Oh.
a jet.
whole- Sorry, Jim,
Yeah,
man.
my bad. I'm gonna shout out to all the comments though. I appreciate you coming on, man. We're gonna do this again though. I
Oh, most
appreciate it, man.
definitely, most
All right,
definitely.
man.
So, besides Dorcia, you know what I'm saying. Besides Dorcia splitting, the person who, for real, okay, so Zordon was sitting up there dying. How did Ivan Ooze comes in to their base, gooey as hell, and then destroys the whole base? Like I'm trying to figure out, like, how?
He's
like,
ooze.
He just,
Ooze. That's I mean that
And it was
I tried to figure that out
electrified.
too. Like, how did he even get in? And I was like, and actually, my
He
kid even
oozes
asked me
it.
that.
he oozed his way in there.
Yeah, he oozed his way in there.
Yeah, after he oozes his way in there, all of a sudden he has electric powers and destroys the whole entire base. But if Zordon's supposed to be so powerful that he gave 6 teenagers Zords, and I ain't got better security than this.
He got Alpha 5 running security.
And now I feel like, I gotta.
He tried to
get out
karate
here.
chop Ivan Ooze in the chest.
That
and-
was hilarious. That was hilarious. He was like, uh-oh. I think I effed up, y'all. Let's get him out of here. Let's go.
I mean, Ivan Ooze already had the electrical power anyway, so like, I mean,
Yeah,
that's how
he
he
did.
zapped Lord Zed, he zapped Rita, he zapped the security guards. I mean, once he got in, he was there. Look, it was over. What's Zordon gonna do behind the glass
Nothing.
tube? Nothing.
Nothing. Not nothing at all. Let me see. So the kids go out. Dorcia, is it Dorcia? How you pronounce it? She becomes a bird and said, "You know what? I'm done. I'm out. I fought these birds, but I gotta turn to a bird myself. Tweet. Gotta go. And then the kids become ninjas.
The
Now
Ninjetti.
I know they were supposed to be the Ninja Rangers. That don't sound right. That's how.
Say the Ninjetti like it's supposed to be said.
minute. I got a theory about the original Power Rangers too. I got a theory because I'm gonna bring this up before I get to that. You said I even knew Lord Zed and D more shot. They did Lord
It wasn't even
Zed
about
wrong.
avenues. I mean, it wasn't even about Lord
Everybody,
Zed.
yeah, they did my boy wrong, but I'm gonna give him a pass on how they did my boy wrong. But I ever noticed? Let me just say this.
I'm just gonna go left. Just go ahead and say it.
Did you ever notice that all the Power Rangers, the original Power Rangers, always like the Red Ranger was a white, the red and the two White Rangers was red and blue, like Democrats, huh? And the Asian Ranger was yellow, huh? And the Black Ranger was black,
You know
huh?
what? I'm gonna go ahead.
And the Girl Ranger was pink. What Saban, come holler at me. I was thinking about that today. I was like, wait, hold up.
So what does that make the Green Ranger?
Evil with money.
Not evil with money. Oh my god.
Because it started off evil. And the green root is the money is the root of all
Okay,
evil.
so what does that make the White Ranger? Don't do
Do
that. Don't do that.
I need to hold on? Wait a minute. This is my man. But
You ain't say nothing.
look,
I'm dropping my shit.
this is my guy. But if that hand he's doing if that hand goes this way, yeah, I'm just saying.
You wildin', Trey.
Now they cracked the code, Power Rangers. Nah, I'm joking, just in case they want to put me on the show. I'm joking. I'm playing. It's jokes.
Jokes and
So they become the Ninjetti, right? They become the
Ninjetti.
And I would say as a movie, this went on a little too long for me. After they got the frog, after they found out what their mystical beasts or inner spirit animals, basically this is what it kind of was, their spirit animal. I believe that this scene went on way too long with lackluster fight scenes, and that's what when they were fighting the rock monsters. I understand. Well, first of all, they were fighting the dinosaur bones, and then they fought the rock monster. Did you feel like that kind of lingered just a little too long, or was it just maybe it's just me?
I think it was supposed to like show their journey to get to the great power. So it's the power. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's the Power Rangers. They gotta run into something before they get what they're going for, right? So. True. The scene with the dinosaur bones, I did think that scene went on a little too long. As far as a quote unquote fight scene, and Kimberly got on my nerves during that damn scene. All that damn screaming for Tommy, girl, if you don't shut up and fight, you was a Power Ranger. So
she got the hots for Tommy.
We know, but still, I think that scene just went on just a little bit too long. But I enjoyed the scene with them fighting the three monsters or the three rock monsters to get the great power. I think if they would have just made that scene the next scene, it probably would have flowed better. But I guess they probably just added the dinosaur bone fight as a way to just kind of fill in time.
And I that's the only part that I didn't enjoy, because it just went on a little too long. Like, okay, y'all just got the ninja, and I get it, because they were going from the dinosaur driven like Megazorders. They're all like some type of ancient dinosaur or something from the past, and they're going into these new spirit animals. And I know he was fighting a triceratops, a boneless triceratops. But I'm like, dude, if you don't crack these bones so we can get up out of it, we gotta go. And they said it was like, welcome to Jurassic Park. Like, very funny, because I think Jurassic Park was Lost. No, what was the second Jurassic Park? Not Fallout. Golly, I'm thinking about the new ones. Lost World. I think Lost World came out around that same time. No, or was it the original Jurassic Park?
It probably was the original Jurassic
Park. So I mean, they're playing on Jurassic Park, and they make that joke, and then you got this scene, and it was just like it lingered before Tommy like took the neck of him, and I mean the part of
he had a bone to pick with him.
In that one liner. I got a bone to pick with you. And he fell.
After he was, he was standing up there the whole damn time. Like, bro, you would have fell. Like it's
He falls. He was like, I told you biology would work in your favor. And he was like, I just wanted to be like, nigga, like,
and
don't be trying
it's
to tell
funny.
everybody my business.
It's funny because the Rocky originally got knocked out at the beginning of that scene, and then later on he up and he like hold on, Tommy. I was like, what did you just laid out?
Where did you come from?
When did you wake up? Because all I heard was Kimberly scream your name, and you was night night.
You was extremely now. Okay, who kind of got out first of all? Kimberly got on my nerves from the time that she jumped off of when they flipped down when they were on the new planet. They flipped down and that looked like a good 25 feet. When she just flipped down, no costume on, no nothing, legs just fine. Just legs just fine. Like, yeah, I mean a kneecap or something, a shin should have broke. I'm like, I know I got it. This is Power Rangers we talking about.
I was gonna say this is like, Power Rangers.
I was still
even when she got dropped from the bird, like when the bird dropped her.
Thank you. I was sitting there like, now again, this Power Rangers, so they fight putties every week, so I can't really get mad about when some shenanigans go on. I'm just sitting there like, and I'm not gonna lie, Aisha kind of got on my nerves because Aisha can't fight, and I know Aisha can't fight because one of the birds ran up on her and she turned around and was like, and you
gonna leave my girl alone. You gonna leave my girl alone.
Rolling. I was like, oh my God. Oh, they cut the Billy stuff. Billy, my God, but Billy, whoo, boy.
He's the oldest Power Ranger.
He's the oldest Power Ranger. He was the only Power Ranger that was there from the beginning all the way up until I think he was there for like 7 years. As far as the original cast, right. I think he was 7 years before he finally retired and went to space. But yeah, I think he went to space and fell in love with an alien. Yeah, he fell in love with an alien.
Okay, I stopped watching Power Rangers a long time ago.
I stopped watching Power Rangers literally because I remember playing because I remember playing Power Rangers the movie, the video game, and I was like, where's Zach at with the Black Ranger? Is on Sega, he's like a white guy. And I was like, I did not know it because I had stopped watching the show. So that's why I never watched when this came out. 15. I'm not watching Power Rangers going, you know what I'm saying, at 15. I'm trying to get my life right. I got this weird period going on. You know what I mean? So I stopped watching it. So I did not know, even when I watched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers once and always, or once and forever, I was like, I had no idea who Adam was. I knew who Aisha was, and only reason why I knew who Aisha was is because Black Nerd Comedy did an interview with Aisha and the other black female who was a Power Ranger also in later seasons. So I had no idea who any of these cast members were. Right. And so I'm watching this movie, I'm like, Rocky sucks. Adam was cool. You know what I'm saying? Adam was cool, and Aisha can't fight. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you, Power Rangers fans.
He could leave Aisha alone. But Aisha again, I mean, Aisha can fight because when Dorothea showed up, she's like, hey, we don't want no smoke. No. We just here because our boss Zordon told us to come.
Hold up, now you in the middle of a fight, you about to get smacked on, and you say Zordon, everybody like, how did you know that name? What do you mean, Zordon? Zordon's in trouble? Oh no, we got to go and help Zordon. Like, nah, you was like to slap them with the stick. Slap it with the stick first. I want to see some more fighting. I want to see some more good fighting. Then you were like, Zordon? Oh.
She was like, no, wait. We don't want no smoke.
So like,
we just here to get the great power. That's it. I don't know what you talking about.
I didn't want to fight at all. I just want the great power. And so they go and get the great power. They find out all, they're spirit animals and everything. We mentioned before that Adam, the black ranger, is a frog, and he just really wanted to sneak a kiss. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that seemed kind of cute, so I would have pulled that move too. You know what I'm saying? But she's the only, like, they gave everybody, like Aisha's
A bear.
was the bear. She gave everybody the pep talk about how what their animal is and what it represents, except for the frog, because she had really had nothing. Like, it's a frog. I mean, you're poisonous. You, you can leap. Have you ever played Frogger? You know what I mean? I'm like, it's a frog. You know what I mean? Hey, I would be disappointed if I was a frog too. Like, what do I do with this? It's
Like for real, like there's a falcon, a crane, a wolf, a bear, a ape, and I'm a frog.
frog. No,
What am I supposed to do?
it's a falcon. My son was like, "Why it ain't no falcon? It's a falcon." I was like, some people talk
She's
different.
British.
She's British and she
She's
talks in the
British.
Queen's English.
Hmm.
And he
Like
was
the
like, "Stop."
Queens.
He's like, my son was like, "Stop talking like a British man." So they go in. They go in. Ivan Ooze creates two monsters. First of all, he had the parents working in a factory. Who just has an abandoned factory that still works, just laying around here in Angel? What is going on with Angel Grove's building codes? Who has a working facility where, first of all, you said it's all the parents. What if I ain't got no kids? I'm cool. Like,
Oh, you was at home chilling. Like you was the reporter on TV that was like,
mhm,
"Where's the Power Rangers?" You was one of the people that was
mhm,
running around in the background. You was the one without the
mhm.
kids, or
Yeah.
you had some good kids who didn't come home, didn't even bring that crap home.
First of all, when I seen all the adults over there being zombies, it's not one. I'm like, hey, I ain't no zombie. I ain't no zombie. You are a zombie. I'm doing Maury Povich dancing like, while all the parents going in the back.
Mm-mm, you stupid. Looking out the window like this.
You a zombie, ain't you?
Ooh.
So
I wonder
all
why
the
they
parents,
walking down the street like that.
right. They look like zombies. Let me go in the house and fix my coffee because I ain't about to be
Stupid.
no zombie. So all
Stupid.
the so all the parents, they go and they work at Ivan Ooze's factory, which is hilarious. I'm sorry, this is literally the funniest thing because Goldar is being a suck up, which I don't remember the original show like that, but I don't remember Goldar being so much of a suck up to Rita like that.
No, I guess it was more so for the Ivan Ooze thing because he was supposed to be
Hmm.
like all powerful being or whatever. So he was like, I'm just trying to stay on your good side, so I don't
Hmm.
end up like them.
Right. You doing what? Oh, I'm
Right,
going over here, cuz. I'm going over here. Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. Yeah, yeah. I ain't going no snow globe. A
right,
snow
right.
globe? First of all, how is they breathing in the snow globe? How does he know what a snow globe is? Again, these are questions. And he was doing the boys are back in town. Mika, the boys are back in town.
Maybe he heard all this when he was in the ooze in the egg. Maybe he
Wait,
had prime. Maybe he had cable while he was in there.
I ain't see no cable.
Okay,
Did this
I
okay,
wanted to come up with
okay.
something.
Let me take. I'm gonna give you some to my younger viewers who have have never been a part of 1995.
Oh God.
There was this thing called dial-up for internet, and we're talking about the infancy, the infancy of the internet. It wasn't moving that fast at all. At all, unless you were paying premium from Southwestern, either Southwestern Bell or whatever Bell that you were in your state or area. For me, because I was in the Midwest, it was Southwestern Bell, and you had to pay like $50 just for the internet or something stupid. Along your bill was gonna be 200 something dollars. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be 200 something dollars, and you had to be rich to have the internet in your home in 1995. So I know he didn't go to the local library and they're like, "What did I miss?" and six that. Ooh, the Black Plague. I didn't know that happened. Slavery? Oh snap! I should have got in on that. Like it was his name. Is like, yo, my man, what are you talking about? The
I
Great
can't.
Depression. The Great Depression. Oh snap! He said, "What's going on with Angel Grove in general? Who pays for all the building being destroyed?"
The taxpayers.
I'm literally telling you, the insurance claim. I would love to be an insurance adjuster in Angel Grove. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich. Literally, all I gotta do is I have to do is be an insurance guy. I'm getting rich.
Your
That's
premium
it.
going up every time they step on your car.
Every single
Every time
time.
they step on your car.
I can't
Your premium's
wait
going
to the power. A matter of fact, I'm gonna make a monster grow just so I can get more money. I know Rito. Who like? Excuse me. I'm from the insurance company. Who are you fighting every week? Rita Repulsa. Do you
Get her
have
on the phone.
do you
Get her
have
on the
her
phone.
number? How do I get in contact with this Rita Repulsa? Lord Zed?
Get him on
I'm
the phone.
calling. Yeah. Hello, who is this? I'm sorry from the insurance company, and I love the work that you do. I'm a big fan.
Let's work together.
I think we can be. That'll tell you the insurance company. The insurance company is evil. I'm telling you now, because there's no way that you. Matter of fact, the National Guard don't come. The Army, the Navy, the Marine. Nobody's coming to Angel Grove. They letting the Power Rangers. The government already know. Hey, the insurance company got this, dog. Let's go ahead and let it happen. Let it happen. Because you don't hear no or at least in Godzilla movies, the army comes, the Air Force comes. Nobody's coming. The police don't. We
They
out.
don't have a version of the National Guard in Angel Grove.
They don't have nothing. Can you imagine paying off your car?
Yes, car paid
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Car paid. Oh, ain't this
I
about a bitch?
I know this nigga's a mother. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Boy, oh my God. So so Ivan Ooze creates two gigantic bug monsters. One is a praying mantis, or is it a scorpion?
It's a
Or
scorpion, like a
it's a
scorpion praying mantis
praying
mixed
mantis
together.
thing. And then you have the ant. No, that
It
was
was
it
an
an
ant.
ant?
It was an ant. An
Like
ant with wings.
now again, this is Power Rangers, but let's be real. I would have took a stop sign with wings that's a turtle over or the lipstick y'all remember the lipstick monster? Oh my God, they had so many unique. This is why I love. I swear I love Japanese movies, especially when they get creative with their monster movies. It's something you ain't never even supposed to think about. They made it, and it's a guy in a rubber suit. All they had to do was put this man in a rubber. All they had to do was put him in rubber suits, and it would have been all. You could have still, made the miniatures. And this is where I was talking about where the movie kind of tanks for me because I was having fun. You know what I'm saying? Until Tommy literally flipped about 200 feet in the air and landed safely inside of his Zord. I mean, literally took a whole flip. He was flipping. It was like, oh man, let's go. And then automatically knew how to pilot this thing. No tutorial, no nothing. No owner's manual. Let me get in and start flying. Oh, that button looks nice. Oh, snap.
Like even Kimberly said it whenever Aisha was like, use your thruster. She was like, shh. I hope these are the right buttons.
Oh, she's literally the only person that would have made the same assumptions that I made. How the hell you fly this? How do you control this thing? They got in it. They start controlling. I'm not. It's still the worst CGI in a movie I've ever, ever seen. You don't. The thing about the monsters that I didn't like because they were shiny, they were too metallic. And the thing about the Ivan Ooze character is that in the makeup, it's like these shadings and purples and dark purple. If they would have made the guys in suits in that, it would have been funny. Just make you a miniature. You can still have, you know what I'm saying, the Power Ranger in the cut scenes be inside the Zord because they did that anyway. Be in the Zords, you have the miniature figures. Do it like like the Japanese do.
Mm-hmm.
Have the miniature figures, create that. That's where some of your budget can come from. You can still have the fight or whatever because the Zords were terrible looking. They were too shiny. You could not see the details in like the Red Ranger's ape, the gorilla or ape,
The ape.
gorilla ape.
The
You
ape.
couldn't see the details in his face. It looked terrible. You know what I mean? The only one that actually looked nice was the Falcon because the crane was cool. And then Ivan Ooh was like, "Oh, here comes that cute Ranger." And Godar was like, "You think she's cute too?" And then Ivan was like, "Well, if you don't get up out of my business,"
He was like, really, man? He was like, really, man? Really? Oh. That's not what I meant.
So I was like, nah, this is Sid Billy. Yeah, because I mean, if they would have put, if they instead of spending the budget on the leather leotard outfits, then they would have spent money on creating miniatures and creating the suits called Toho. Toho would have clearly came over and created you some suits. You know what I mean?
Or
Yeah,
we could have just stuck to the original suits.
we could have, or we. Well, I'm talking about the Zord suits. I mean,
That
you know what I'm
too.
saying for the
Yeah.
Zords. You know what I'm saying? So you can have the individual like they did on there. You can still have certain scenes where you just have the miniatures kind of fighting like they did. You know what I mean? And then you do the whole big thing where you go Voltron and they connect. But the man, that is the worst looking Zord I have ever seen in my life. What kind of face was that? Like if you go back and look at the face of the Zord was terrible. Like
I
it,
mean, the whole CGI was terrible. I
it
mean,
then my man Ivan Ooze becomes a monster out of the ant, and it gets even worse when he becomes a monster. And then
he
they
looked like a purple Freddy Krueger.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was some parts he was channeling Robert
Oh,
Englund.
he definitely was.
Oh, he
He
was most
definitely was.
definitely was channeling
He
Robert
definitely
Englund.
was.
Yeah,
I don't even like Ivan Ooze, aka Purple Freddy
Purple
Krueger.
Kruger. Purple Kruger. So they go out and they fight in outer space, and they use a move that clearly every 7-year-old has made when they're getting beat up. Go straight for the nuts. Gave him the nut shot. It was like, and why is the nut shot the emergency button? Whenever, hey,
Hey,
get into it,
desperate times call for desperate measures.
kick him in the dick. Boop. Gave him the nut shot. He runs into a comet. It just so happened to be there. He runs into the comic and blows up. Who wrote the script? Joel Schumacher. I Wow. Matter of fact, who wrote this? Now but what's funny is that it's not it's not terrible. It's not like the worst thing. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 is horrible.
The worst of the worst.
Dragon Ball Evolution is horrendous. Matter of fact, Dragon Ball Evolution and this CGI is about neck and neck. You know what I mean? It's about neck and neck. He said they had to do the first move before the nut kick. Yeah. The fist move, yeah. So
I mean, he was holding on to him, and he was like, if I'm gonna run into this comic, you gonna run into this comic with me." And they was like,
oh no.
"Kick him in the balls."
Nut shot. Bop. So he blows up. They fly back and they go back to
Zordon.
yeah, Zordon. Zordon is there. He looking like E.T. You remember Dragon Ball Evolution is the worst, but yeah, it is. Dragon Ball Evolution, The Last Airbender, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 is up there. And I can muster Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, but Dragon Ball Evolution, no, I throw myself out the window. But so so my man is down there looking like ET.
I said California raisin, but that's besides the point.
Nah, he was completely white. He looked like your finger if you've been sitting in the bathtub. In the bathtub. He
Zordon, you
goes,
always been like a father to us.
I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, stop playing.
Ever since you came into our life, you've always been like a
Hold
father to
up.
us. Shut your ass up, Kimberly.
Shut up. Shut
I
up.
have a daddy. Where's yours?
Right. Hold up. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you Jordan.
Don't
Because
do
I didn't
it.
know that they had a Ranger wiki. This is awesome. So I'm gonna share my screen when this pops up. Because for some reason, it always wants to go slow when I'm trying to pull up. No, I don't need that. Hold up. Me and Google Fiber gonna have to have a conversation about y'all are wild. Hold on, we get to the get to the comments. Well, let me share my screen real quick. This is jacked up. This so this is my man. Look at my man Zordon. Look at my man Zordon right here. Look at this. He literally looks like your finger when you've been sitting in the bathtub too long.
I'm mad that Alpha 5 made him lay on them damn crystals the whole damn time.
The
He ain't put a pillow behind
whole
this dude neck or
time.
nothing.
The whole time, my man is sitting here, you know what I'm saying, all wrinkly. Look at this.
And
Like,
also, while we talking about Alpha 5, dog, you had a job.
one job.
Zordon said, find the Rangers so I can see where they at right now while they on this other planet. Alpha 5 was like, F that noise, we watching TV.
Yeah, let's turn on the news.
Ivan Ooze is on a commercial. Excuse me, Alpha 5, ain't you supposed to be looking for the Rangers?
Right. Right. And he was like, hey, yo, let's turn on TV real
Right.
quick.
Like, by then, the Rangers was already on their way back.
He said, got a crap in no low. I
He
mean,
was like this the whole time. He was like,
uh, you know who.
Alpha, hurry up and find the Rangers.
Hurry up! Hurry up! My back hurts. I'm getting ashier about my man is.
That's why he was telling Alpha to hurry up. Hey, hurry up and find the Rangers. My neck hurt.
I am ashy and I'm slaying on crystals. Hurry it up.
And Alpha was like, let's see what's on the news.
Ay. We need the Rangers.
I bet you after the Rangers left, I bet you Zordon was like, hey, let me holler at you real quick. So, you're just not going to do what I asked you to do.
You're just going to let me sit there and be ashy.
Just going to let me sit there with no pillow behind my neck, no nothing.
Well, you know what, Rashad, I was thinking the same thing. He's grandpa from Willy Wonka. He's the grandpa.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
He's a grandpa.
Grandpa Joe can get all the smoke.
Grandpa Joe was like, we going where? Oh, that means you could have got a job this whole time, Grandpa Joe.
Ooh, Grandpa Joe. Ooh, you know what? Grandpa Joe couldn't have been in no black household and did that mess, because I would have been like, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to go find a job, and I got a golden ticket.
First of all, we would have beat up Grandpa Joe right then and there if he was in my house and he ain't got no job. We would have beat the golden ticket out that nigga. That's what we would have did. I'm just saying. You gonna get your job, you gonna get a out of here.
I got a golden ticket.
That man kind of like, oh snap. This started breakdancing. I'm like, so you can pop like, but you can't go up there and go to the local supermarket and get you a job? All right, Grandpa Joe, we got beef. We kicking Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe was getting out tonight
For the streets.
For real, we would have put Grandpa Joe crap outside that night. They be like, where my clothes at? I know y'all didn't set my clothes outside in the rain. Oh, okay. So this is what. So a brother don't get no job. Okay. Mm-hmm. Smoking cigs and not taking a bath. Trying to get chocolate. So my man Zordon sitting up there ashy, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. You see, if y'all don't understand, the ET was ashy.
Are you finna pull up
PT.
ET?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Yeah, because I gotta show you. My man was up here. My man was up here on ET real quick. Hold up. Hold up. Let me share this. So tell me my man wasn't over here. You know what I'm saying? Like ET and Zordon needed a lot of lotion. A lot of lotion. That's exactly how Zordon was trying to holler at Alpha 5. Like, look, I'm laying here on crystals. Hurry up, give me some lotion and get these goddamn Rangers here. Hurry it up!
I'm not going.
Hurry it up!
I'm not gonna go there with you.
We gotta talk about the smell of that bed big time. Yeah.
Oh, my Grandma
Man,
Joe.
yeah. Yeah, we got ET needed some cocoa butter, he needed some shea moisturizer, he needed all of it. If my man Zordon was sitting there looking straight like that. They did my man Zordon wrong. I'm riding with you though. I'm riding with you, Zordon. I'm with you. Alpha 5 needed to be checked. You know what I mean?
He literally was like, "Let's look."
Alpha look like the back of an ankle. I'm just saying, I'm riding with my man Zordon on that one. Something need to be done. Something need to be done. So they use with let's just say that there was a common stigma in a lot of kids movies that the power of love or the power of boners always brought somebody back to life or saved the day. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Wait, no. You're not just gonna gloss past
No,
that like you didn't just say it.
I did. I said, either the power of love or the power of the boner. Because the power of the boner make any, like in any kids movie, if a dude like a girl, he will go through my girl. My man got stung up for his girl. And My Girl is one of my favorite movies as a kid of all time. One of my favorites. But did he not get stung up for the love of his life?
He did.
Yeah. Yeah, Alfred's the worst robot ever created. First of all, my man got a theme song at the end of the movie. They play "Ay theme song. Alpha 5 has a Zordon needs a
That's
theme
where the
song.
Yin Yang twins got their ay from.
Yeah. I forgot about that. So besides Zordon needing some lotion, they touch hands with the power of love and they spirit animals because it was the great power. You know what I'm saying? But with great power comes great responsibility, Spider-Man. But they bring Zordon back, and they're the greatest. First of all, why didn't they use the power of this love to repair Angel Grove City, but they could repair the Power Rangers base with the power of love? All I'm saying is, what can we do this with Angel Grove? Can we do that?
You know that wasn't possible. That's why taxes is sky high in Angel Grove. That's why you would never catch me living in Angel Grove. I wouldn't even work in Angel Grove. Can I work remotely from my house about 30 miles away from Angel Grove?
I'm not saying nowhere close to because the monsters is 30 miles big. I'm not saying nowhere close. I'd rather live in Gotham. And we know Gotham is the butthole of any comic book city. Gotham is the worst place to live in.
I wouldn't even live in Gotham.
Angel Grove is Angel
right
Grove
up there.
Is,
every week, almost every single day, we fighting.
Planet. Yeah,
it
every day.
Was.
It was Captain Planet.
It literally
was very with our powers combined, Earth. Why the black man gotta be? See, I'm sorry breaking down these shows because the black man had to be Earth. You know why? Because the black man come from Earth, right? And you know what I mean?
You know what? We ain't gonna go there.
We should do Undercover Brother. We should do Undercover Brother, and then go back and watch these movies with it. Remember what they said on Boomerang? He said, "So the green represents the Earth." And the white ball got to take out all the colored balls. And you know which ball was left? The black ball.
He's stupid.
Yeah, so they revived Zordon with the power of love, and they fixed the base but couldn't fix Angel Grove. First of all, everybody's kicking it like
Nothing
nothing
happened.
happened.
Like nothing happened.
Nothing
I'm
happened.
saying how this. I'm saying how these kids ain't got PTSD because they almost died.
Right. First of all, your parent almost shoved me off a cliff.
Right.
Prior to that, we was kicking it, dude. First of all, the little kid that I don't even care about. I didn't care about his
Calvin.
name. Yeah, I don't care.
Kevin.
Kevin,
Whatever.
Calvin, whatever. First of all, they kicking it. They all going off their ooze. So that
It was
purple
like,
stuff,
hey.
that purple stuff, that purple stuff, that purple stuff, that purple, and then
And
he
they all
goes,
dressed in purple too. They
yeah,
was like,
purple. See, I don't think that was purple. I think that purple drink was that other purple drink. That's what I think that ooze was. Because first of all, that purple drink had people kicking it and being zombies. I don't know about you, but that purple drink that came from Houston, it looks awfully similar. I'm just saying, if that purple was that drink, you know what I mean? I don't know if I can say it on YouTube.
you can't say that on YouTube.
You can't say that on television. Then you get splattered with the ooze. I see where. If my car or my house gets messed up after some rain, yeah, I would have been kicking around. I've been had a petition. I would have went to the Angel Grove Community Center. It would have been yelling about getting the Ranger up out of here. Go to Arizona. Go to you cannot stay here no more. They keep messing stuff up because
Exactly.
y'all go Power Rangers out of Angel Grove.
Imagine you imagine you at work that day. And all you see is a Zord tail coming towards you.
Oh man, I only make $6.50 an hour. But come on, this is my man. Just imagine you on child support. Your job is jacked up because of Power Ranger. Oh man,
F them Rangers.
boy.
I'm not celebrating nothing. They was like, and then they had the little fireworks show. It was like, thank you, Rangers.
Hold up. That's not even the worst part. All 6 Rangers, right, had gigantic crab meals. Nobody in the crew got gigantic crab, but the 6. That's where that money went to. If you go back and watch the ending scene, there's gigantic crab. I was like, some big old crabs that they eating, ain't it?
They spent all the budget on the crabs.
All the budget on the matter of
On the
fact
crab legs.
on crab legs.
On
First
crab
of all,
legs.
I understand you saved the city. I get it. But crab legs? Then y'all get hamburgers and fries. The budget is $15 million. We can't be spending $2 million on crab legs.
And then y'all got that little boy hopes up talking about he gonna be the Gold Ranger. If you don't sat y'all behind down.
Tommy. So let's talk about the Rangers from my favorite to least favorite. Tommy, of course, is my favorite.
Always
He was the only one that was really acting acting in the he was being Tommy. He was being his charismatic self in all of that. He's a leader.
He's Tommy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's Tommy.
He's mostly good for one-liners.
Yeah.
We gotta do something, you guys.
Cyclone
All right.
kick. Matter of fact, he does the cyclone kick and he does damn near the bicycle kick from Mortal Kombat. I give him that. He did.
He also did like this tornado spin where he like went up in the air and and landed. And I was like my kid was like, how did he do that? I was like, he's a Power Ranger. He could do anything.
He's a Power Ranger. He could fix a whole command center with the power of love. But Angel Grove, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Stupid ass.
So Tommy, and then after that it goes downhill. I would say Adam. After that, Adam. I could muster Aisha, even though Aisha cheesed for the majority. She was so happy to be in this movie. She smiled through the whole. I don't care. Only time she didn't smile when she seen an old girl with that stick, and she was like, "I ain't trying to do nothing."
Wait a minute now.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do nothing. Then Billy, but Billy is so. I love Billy, but Billy just sit there and stares at the camera like, we got to do something, guys. Until I'm in this Power Ranger outfit, then I do my voice like this. Hey, let's get them. Let's do a power sandwich. All right.
I'm right behind you, Kimberly.
I'm right here. Elevator going up, elevator going down.
Hey, looks like you could use some help.
Oh
Them
my
one
god,
liners was everything in this
everything.
movie.
And
The
then
only person that really had like a long monologue was Dulcia.
Dosia, yeah, she was the only one. I would say Kimberly and Rocky are at the bottom.
Oh, Kimberly is definitely
Rocky
at the
was
bottom.
getting beat for one. Rocky was getting beat up. Tommy was, every matter of fact, this is the first time I really see the Power Rangers get taken. They was getting some L's taken. They was getting some L's. Especially when they became the Ninjetti, they were really getting beat up. Yeah.
Before they became the Ninjetti, they
They
was
was
getting
getting
beat up.
whooped. It was
Like when Dulcia had to show up to save y'all
yeah.
because y'all didn't have no. And even Billy made a mention to it. He was like, the worst thing about not being able to morph, you don't realize you need it until
You
you
need it.
fucking need
You
it.
need it because man, I am taking L's right now. So they get beat up. All the Power Rangers get beat up. Alpha 5 literally because my son was like Alpha 5 moves weird like a as a robot. And I was like, he's channeling CP30, but his CP30 was on meth. He was like, "What? Oh, never mind. He's not that good of a robot. Yeah, he's not that good of a robot." Um, and they had my man Zordon Ashy, and unfortunately, it wasn't the original Zordon from the actual show. I know that the person who plays Zordon passed away in real life, but he wasn't for the movie. They cast
Hmm.
another actor for the movie, and that was kind of unfortunate because I was so used to the one from the TV show. And remind you, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers since the '90s. I played the video game, so I haven't watched the show since the '90s. So you know what I mean. Was really once and forever, and the movie was the first time I caught up with Power Rangers since the mid '90s. Honestly, so it was again it was cool to watch. Mika, what would you as far as like how would you rank this movie and what was like some of the best things for you about this movie?
You mean like on a rating scale, like where
Like
would
on a
I
rating,
rank it?
what would you
Oh,
rank it, and then with that ranking, how did it make? Was it fun? Was it enjoyable? Was it not enjoyable? How would you rank it?
this definitely it's definitely a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, it's not perfect. Like it's not a perfect
No.
movie. The CGI is horrible, but because I grew up, watching the Power Rangers, I grew up watching this, on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I remember going to see this movie in the movie theater. Like
Oh wow.
I remember going to see this movie and being in awe about, what I'm saying, seeing the Rangers on the big screen, and I
Mm-hmm.
remember like being so hyped about this. The
Mm-hmm.
best parts of this movie is Ivan Ooze because
Ivan Ooze is
like
the
every scene
best
he
part.
steals it. He
He's
steals
the
the scene.
best
So
part.
and there's nothing it takes, I mean, not to take away from the Rangers, but we're used to getting the one liners, we're used to seeing them, getting they butts kicked, and then it's morphin time, and like and then doing their thing. But you got a character that was not part of the TV show, and
Mm-hmm.
he was bad. He was like they couldn't beat him, and they
Mm-hmm.
lost their powers because of him. And that was the first time you actually felt like, I mean, besides when Tommy was the Green Ranger, but that was like
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the one times where you felt bad for the Power Rangers. You was
Mm-hmm.
like damn, like y'all really lost your powers to
Mm-hmm.
some snot.
Yeah. To a bugger. To a purple bugger.
Right. But like, I mean, it like for I mean, as a kid watching this, like, and even watching this now, like I watched it today with my kid, and like I got all those feels all over again, like seeing this
Mm-hmm.
for the first time, and being like, yo, like this really was a part of my childhood, and it actually is dope if you get past all the cheesy one liners and all that kind of stuff. Like the storyline flows, like it flows like it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, were there some scenes that were just a little too drawn out? Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
that's what makes the movie. That's what makes this movie a classic.
Yeah. I would give it a 7 out of 10. And the reason why I'm getting it a 7 out of 10 is because there's that scene that I was talking about that was just a little too drawn out when they was getting the beast morphers or the spirit animals,
Mm-hmm.
the CGI. I can't forgive them because again the the Super Sentai when Saban decided to create Mighty Morphin Power Rangers ever after the Super Sentai Rangers. You know what I mean? It was because we had the guys in the suits, and you can of course you had footage from literally the 1970s that they were using for today's audience that they got
Mm-hmm.
away with, but they could have took that same as a writer, and I can't really get mad at the director because the director really literally got on board. They didn't even have a script, so they hashed out a script. You know what I'm saying? Before the due date, so I can't really get mad at him about that. He took some liberties, which I'm not mad at. The one-liners was fine to me because it's the '90s, and because I was a kid in the '90s. Again, I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, Secret of Ooze, and they had a lot of one-liners. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? A lot is Secret of the Ooze, and it's still fun. And I have fun with this movie. Ivan Ooze was incredibly just he makes the movie. I think it's Brian Freeman. I said his name right. If
Paul
he
Freeman.
Paul Freeman. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Paul Freeman. If he wasn't Ivan Ooze, I don't think I would have had that much fun with this movie, but he was a joy. It was theatrical. His antics was theatrical. Even when even when when Goldar was like, "Oh, they got Zords," and yes, Funky Bunch, this is live. This is most definitely live. Uh, Even when Goldar was like, "Oh my God, there's Zords," he was like, "Man, Zor s'mores. I don't care." That's hilarious. That's great. It's great theatrics. Even when I know we always compare what they did with Apocalypse to Ivan Ooze because I mean, yeah, he does look like Ivan Ooze. The portrayal of Ivan Ooze was so much greater and so much fun. It balanced out what the Rangers was doing. So
Mm-hmm.
it was silliness, it was fun. Even though I didn't like the CGI because I really couldn't, I didn't like the monsters. I didn't like the CGI for the Zords. I, even didn't like the way the ending was. I still appreciate it because it was Power Rangers. It was my man, Jason David Frank, RIP. It was still him. It was still a lot of the characters that came after the original characters gone. I had a lot of fun watching it. I laughed a lot, and I laughed a lot of the silliness, the Vulcan skull and all of that. It was fun. So I give it a 7 out of 10. I would. I had fun. I did. If and I would always recommend something. If you can have fun with it, then it's worth watching. So
Right.
I would say
Right.
if you get a chance, you know what I mean, to watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you want to have fun, most definitely go watch the movie, laugh at it. It's fun. It's a trip down memory lane. And don't forget, y'all, there was a thing called extreme sports when I was a kid. And they and they most definitely did extreme sports. So that's what I'll give it.
It's the Power
It's
Rangers.
the Power Rangers. So it looks like I'm gonna be having Mondays off. So is this a Monday thing? Is this something that maybe we could do as a Monday thing? I know Rashad had to leave, but I
I
mean,
mean, I'm down. I mean, if you want to talk throwback movies, you know me. I love talking throwback movies because I'm a '90s kid. I'm an '80s baby, '90s kid. So I love
mhm.
talking movies like these.
Yeah, it especially a throwback movie like this. This was very fun. Very fun. I enjoyed watching this. This is literally like I said up there with TMNT 2. To me, fun, wacky, goofy. Don't take it super serious. If
Right.
you take this movie as Shakespearean art, you're going to miss all the wackiness of what made the Power Rangers great. So
Right.
so yeah,
If you have
what do you,
love for the TV show, then you would definitely gonna have love for this movie. I mean,
absolutely.
because you know what to expect. You know what you're getting. You know you're getting the one-liners. You know you're getting the corniness, the cheesiness, and all that good stuff. So if you go in
Mhm.
thinking that this is gonna be like Fast 9 or whatever, let's not do that.
You know what? And speaking, since we're thinking about throwbacks, if I'm free next Monday, what throwback do you think that we could cover on next week? I know you gave me the suggestion with it, Stephen King's It, and
Mm-hmm.
I have watched Stephen
It
King's
chapter
It,
two.
and I watched it chapter 1 and chapter 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what are you thinking on another throwback review? Something from the 90s? Should we do like
So I'm gonna keep it real and 100. I have never, well, I ain't gonna say never. I've seen it in passing, but I've never watched the Goonies like all the way through.
oh wow.
I've never
That
watched the Goonies all the way through,
that'd be we could set that up. We could
and I
set that
own the
up.
DVD. Still,
It's just sitting there.
it's just sitting there. It's
It's
still in the
just sitting there.
plastic. I got it at $3 bin in
It's
Walmart.
just did you got the Goonies at the $3 bin?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that movie called because I got the special edition and all of that. That was $20.
Yep.
You got it for 3, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
sitting there.
Yeah,
And I think
it's
the
on
Goonies
plastic.
are on HBO Max or something like that.
I want to say HBO Max. Yeah. So at one
So
point in time, this movie was on HBO Max, and that's how I was watching it. And
yeah,
then, because I went to go try to watch it today, and I was like, "Wait, it's not on HBO Max anymore."
yeah.
Like,
And I forgot that Disney owns the Power Rangers. Did not
because
when they
it,
took
yeah,
the
because
Fox
Disney, because
acquisition.
yeah, Power Rangers
Disney
was on Disney for a minute.
Disney the Fox acquisition brought over the Power Rangers. So yeah, the Mighty Morphin Power. So I went to Disney Plus looking for it, wasn't there. So I
Oh,
had
you
to.
ain't gonna find this movie. I don't even think this
Yeah,
movie was
I
part of
this
that.
movie is it's not streaming anymore or anything. It's kind of like it's in that realm of Super Mario Brothers 1993, unless you buy it on DVD or tape. Because for some reason, Amazon was like, you can buy this on VHS. I'm like, who got that? Who has a VHS
Who's
player
paying? If you're gonna pay $5,000 for a VHS DVD dual player,
that I had like when I'm telling myself I had one when I first moved out. I had a VHS DVD combo at one time, and
I
then I
did too.
just got a DVD player, and that mug
Hmm.
cost $150.
Yeah, you can get one now for 5 grand.
Wow, wow. But yeah, also let's do this. We'll do Goonies for next week's throwback review. If you guys are watching this and you like these throwback reviews, make sure to throw me suggestions in the comment section. Especially if you're coming back and you're watching this video and you really like this. We can do this anytime I'm free on Mondays. We can most definitely do that and talk about the movies, have a good time, especially with something like Goonies, Monster Squad. Oh my god.
I love Monster Squad.
Oh my god. Monster Squad is awesome.
I
You
own
ought
that
to
movie too.
yeah, there's want me to review it and bring Meka G and anybody else on, just let me know. Put it in the comment section, especially if you like me doing these later videos. So Meka G, what do you have going on
Whew.
coming up?
Not much. I mean, popcorn in the beard. Obviously, tomorrow night we are doing a show tomorrow night, and obviously Blues House live on Wednesday nights, and then again popcorn in your beard on Saturdays, and it's game night again. So or it might be game
And
night. Yeah, you just gotta watch the show on Tuesday to figure out what we're gonna do on Saturday. But normally Saturdays is a chill, slow down Saturdays game night. I
mhm.
hosted game night last Saturday. It was pretty dope. But other than
and,
that, yeah, I mean that's all I got going on right now. I got a
and
little
I'm a
secret project
winner.
that's going to come up.
Oh, word. Okay. All right.
Okay,
This is a secret.
it's a
Ain't
secret.
it's a secret. So we're
It's a
not gonna
secret.
spill no secrets around here. Um, I am the winner of the last game night by a hair. By a
Was you?
hair. Yeah, I did
Was
win.
you? No,
Cause
you
he
didn't. Ken won.
no, he bet half of his stuff.
I already told y'all that didn't even count. Like I was like one of those last things. I was like, it was like, oh y'all want. Then y'all was like, oh, can we do Final Jeopardy? And I was like, well, y'all know this ain't gonna count, right? But if y'all had did Final Jeopardy, you would have won.
We did. I won. In my mind, I won. It's-
I'll remember that next time I do Jeopardy. I got to do a Final Jeopardy question.
Yep, Final Jeopardy because it was what two of us left, and one of us got to be a winner. And since I'm a winner, you know what I mean. I got to make sure that I continue to keep winning.
This guy.
But anyway, we are going to have the Dre Max show on tomorrow morning. Also, I'm taking suggestions on shows because Mandalorian wrapped up. I am going to do the Ahsoka series, but that's not until August. So Wednesday shows, I think Bel Air Fridays is getting ready to wrap up. So I'm gonna need some new material, y'all. So make sure that you guys are putting some suggestions on some shows that you would like for me to watch, so I could check them out and do a review on them. I don't even know anything that's coming up right now. After Bel Air does this season finale, that's it for a while. So until until Ahsoka comes on and a couple other shows, but so we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. But Meka, I appreciate you coming on as always. Make sure you guys are checking out Popcorn in Your Beard. Make sure you guys are checking out Blue's House Live. That Blue is BLU apostrophe S House. If you don't know how to spell house, please don't go subscribe to his channel. Hooked on Phonics works for you. Or just use spell check. So make sure you guys are checking them out. Also, just to kind of give you guys a heads up, anytime that you go on the show, you can stream this show to your guys' channel, so you never have to worry about going back. You could be able to stream from my show to you guys' show. There's a special feature with StreamYard. So just to get your audience in and make sure that they're participating. Same thing with Blue. Anytime you guys are on the show, make sure to stream the show to you guys' followers or whatever. Let's have a big old shindig up in this mug. You feel me?
I feel you.
All right. Well, Meka, I appreciate you going on. Just I'm gonna put you backstage, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close out this show. All right. So, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We're talking about throwback review on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. I had a lot of fun. Make sure you guys are checking out again Blue's House Live. Make sure you guys are checking out Popcorn in Your Beard. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to these guys' channel. They are YouTubers like me. We're trying to do our thing. So make sure continue and I appreciate the last 10 followers that came in and subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. I just seen an uptick in my followers. I had 10 more followers this week. So thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Hopefully you like this stuff. Again, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher. Where's my outro at? If you came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you want to get a little bit more personal with me, make sure to hit the social media accounts that you see below you. I would love to hear from y'all. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe high.